Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jared Wars. I want to talk about some things that's been on my head. Um, First off, let me say that the life I go through is a piece of shit. I'm gonna always bring that to your faces. But other than that, this whole Jared thing brought nothing but injustice, as far as just deceptions, disorder, and debauchery, and all this slandering, insults, and stuff like that. That's all that Jared ever brought. And even without him, the influence he had among these idiots like Dark Ninja and other people alike are exactly as I've seen it today. I mean, it's insane. I don't even know why I got involved in this Jared thing. But it was this premonition, again, I'm going to say, that made me got involved. If it hadn't been for that, I wouldn't even give a damn about this Jared character. For some odd reason, I've had crazy people visiting me. I had stupid, ignorant people like some person that's a famous YouTuber visit my channel, and I had to block that. Well, I didn't block them. I removed their comment because I knew if she were to come on my channel, it would have had a whole bunch of random people for no apparent reason, and the public generally are idiots as far as understanding anything to do with Jared Wars. In fact, I get members of the public that do things against this channel with no rhythm and rhyme or reason. So I kind of just, I didn't want to be bothered. To be told that I'm some kind of I'm in with Jared or some whatever the fuck he does. I don't be really. I don't know. A lot of debauchery that I've seen within the last year or so. I just wish the EFAP community never visited Jared, because all this aggravation could have been well prevented. And what's sad about it is that people who are victims on this train are the ones that are getting looked at as evil as far as deception. Not people that actually did nothing wrong, but people that just are folks that are basically going around. It's sad. The whole thing is sad. And, it's sad in general. When I think about Jared, I think about what a nightmare it has become when I had this account, Jared Wars. I used to think this account was not noticed by barely nobody. The people that have done their hate videos regarding Jared have taken their hatred out on me, and I have nothing to do with it. And then other people, this crazy people, and how can I not forget this character who is so stupid in the mind? Stupid motherfuckers on this Jared Wars channel. Stupid people I get on Jared Wars. Nightbreed Gaming, a guy who highly is intelligent, even says he's mature for his age, not retarded, not nowhere near Jared or myself, can't understand that Jared Wars has nothing to do with Jared. And it's just like, I think people don't care what if it has anything to do with Jared or not, but it is very frustrating when you get misrepresented by other people, and it's very frustrating. Usually, it's so frustrating it's not even funny. Sometimes you wish you want to go out and do something to some of these people that be giving you this frustration, because their understanding of things is so stupid that you want to just take your hair and pull it out, or you want to just jump off a window and say goodbye, I'm giving up, kind of mentality. And it's just so many stupid. I'm so tired of dealing with people. As much as I want to disable comments, something tell me not to do it. I don't know why, but I am exercising my premonition, which is, I believe, based on God, and I'm not sure otherwise. I've seen how I find myself understanding things that I don't. I mean, the most I'm able to disable as far as stupid people is the chats, because they're stupid. And I get motherfuckers asking me the dumbest questions. Like Negative Creep, for instance, she asked me the dumbest question. Why are the chats disabled? Why is this disabled? She made a big deal about my own channel asking me these questions. Not only did I delete it, but I responded to her too. And I says that I'm doing it because I've been getting stupid motherfuckers. And you would think that these people would search through your channel and find a great deal of information, but they don't. It's insane. So then I deal with this character from the United Kingdom by the name of Muttley 2020. Then there was like I like to count how many retards. It's not retarded, really, for real, but spiritually retarded people that I dealt with in the last 6 months or so, or over that. They're stupid. You would think these are Jared's people, or Jared. No. It seemed like his illness is like the coronavirus. The influential of Jared is like the coronavirus electronic. I think Jared's influence is like a coronavirus, where his own stupidity passes from one person to the next. I really don't think Muttley 2020 would be as dumb as a motherfucker having it been for Jared. It's like, it seemed like when people seem to know about Jared, watch Jared's videos, hear of Jared, they get this dumb, stupid, retarded spirit in them. They're so dumb. I'm gonna have some fun. There's some retards in this goddammer. And retarded people like Muttley 2020, retarded people that can't see things for the way they are. And I'm not asking them to agree with me. I'm not asking them to like me, but at least see things for the way they are. Not see it by the first thing you see. One of the things that we discussed the other night was scriptures that were used, misunderstood tremendously. People do not believe that water baptism. I mean, people do not believe that when the Bible says water baptism, it was a metaphor. It literally was a metaphor. And that's the thing. It did, people don't believe that it didn't talk about literally in water. Now, I'm not sure if I'm right about this assumption or assumption. I don't call it a premonition. I call it an assumption because I don't know. There's so much mixed information and actually surprisingly debates regarding water baptism that it's not even funny. But the folks that have these debates and discussions about this stuff and other stuff like that are not nearly as retarded as these people regarding this character, Jared Aycock. I get stupid people. I get all kind of people. I had to block them. I had to block this Chris guy because him and Kugel one time were saying a bunch of crap on my thing. And I said, if you're going to say a bunch of crap on my thing, it'd be almost like getting nothing at all. So I just disabled it, Now, not only disabled it, but I blocked Chris completely from Facebook. I tried my best. I don't know if I did a good job, but I tried my best to make sure all of his accounts were blocked on my Facebook account because these people are excessive as a motherfucker. Really sad. So, Chris, I already knew he was full of shit, but I was just being nice because when you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. But when you're not nice, I can just tell you what I think you are when I first see you. and I can use it, you know. And I got to the place where, for a bit, I felt sorry for people like this Muttley 2020. Now, why is this guy obsessed? Why I'm obsessed with this guy is because he's digging himself into a deeper grave as far as dealing with people that are no longer going to be on his side on anything unless he finds a way to be the ultimate ass kisser on YouTube, which I think is a perfect name, the ass kisser of these internet social media, Muttley 2020, and all these other motherfuckers that keep doing their shit. So, like I said, I mean, I can't. Anything that fascinates me, I keep talking about it. So remind me, I'm not angry over Muttley 2020. I'm fascinated over his ignorance and stupidity because I'd like to figure that stuff out. I always seen people similar like him. They're not foreigners from the United Kingdoms or Britain, but they are similar. And there was like really similar. Like retaliation in his mind is slow moting videos, putting somebody on the trailer video on a stick, kind of mentality. What a funny thing. I have, mind you, I never watched this channel, but I talked about the other night that some idiot sent me some message. Crazy. And I'm sure I get idiots like the Gorgeous George idiots and their private investigators. You see, these people not only watch as George, but they watch us too. Even the folks that are against Gorgeous George, they watch them too. Nobody is indispensable within the goons regarding Gorgeous George. The reason why people like Billy Baxter subscribe on my channel because they feel threatened in the sense that I might do something regarding Gorgeous George because they know that I know that stuff they're doing is wrong. And so if I ever found out the knowledge or something to figure that out, these people will go buku crazy and tell everybody what goes on and what I'm up to. That's why. So the similar things that George is going through as far as people watching over him, these folks are doing the same thing with me. Isn't that sad, ladies and gentlemen? Isn't that sad that I mean, what do I have to do? I'm no threat to nobody. God damn, if you want to do something wrong, that's your business. But these people, they're obsessed. They're all in it together. Sean, Markland, they're all in it together. Especially Markland, from what I've heard. But then I could be wrong. I think it's most of them. They don't trust me in the sense that I might do something on them. Isn't that a shame? Subscribe to every channel that you can think of. And then you got this idiot named Mark Summers, who I believe that he's a private investigator. At first I thought he was just some internet troll. But no, I think he's a private investigator from what I keep hearing. And I kind of went around and I sat there and I kept listening to him. He would actually Facebook me a couple times saying, like, the reason I came up with my assumption he Facebooked me one time a year ago and he says, if you think George can help you with your problem, then you're wrong. And I'm thinking, what the hell does he mean by that? And then it came in my mind with this guy, Billy Baxter, subscribed to my channel that I make, and his lie that, okay, well, I have been on here because I try to, I have people I say, yeah, but those people I block. So why socialize with a channel that has not a damn thing to do with you? Unless you're up to something in a way that you want to watch what a person does. And I wouldn't be surprised if these people got anything to do with it. And maybe that's why they're keeping tabs on me, to see if I figure it out. Maybe. I don't know. And the people that claim they ain't thinking about me, well, if you ain't thinking about me, why do you visit this channel? People like Marty Hungren, who I had to block because I mean, I allowed him to speak to me at one time on Jarrett Wars, I think a month ago. And I just blocked him after that because any other time he comes, he says a bunch of nonsense. He says stuff that is not constructive. I don't care if you disagree with me. You can have some respect for people. But if you don't want to respect a person, period, I don't want you on this channel. That goes with anybody on here. I don't have time for this shit. And it's respect. It's not kissing somebody's ass. That's just basically treating each other like humans. Simple as that. I don't need somebody saying, go ahead and cry kind of mess. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, bro? And being obscenely on my chats like this Stacy Robinson guy has. I personally don't care for people like him. In fact, what I'm going to do, because this really has been interesting. These people, they got their issues and stuff, and they really got issues. Like, I mean, I got over several people on my block list only because they are the epitome of the internet's chaotic debauchery. And I find it hard to believe that these people even exist. But they do. They exist in numbers. They exist in many things. And it's just crazy. I had to block all these people. Blast from the Past. Some of the Gorgeous George people I had to block too, because they visit this channel often. They say they don't think about me, but they visit me often, and I don't waste my time. Like when they come on my channel, I just let them say what the fuck they want. I let them say whatever the hell they want. I just let them say all types of shit, and I say, okay, I agree with you. There's some things if I agree with, I'll say I agree with you, even though it's stuff that they say purposely to irritate or upset or annoy me or whatever. And then their justification is, we're not doing nothing like that. I'm like, yeah, you are. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. You know? You wouldn't even care at all, actually. So I'm not stupid regarding dealing with people. And, in fact, it's like my name has been torched under the rug for so long. It's not even funny. So, just insane. I mean, I have never seen an account like Jarrett Wars. Now, this account ain't nothing. This account is a piece of shit. Okay. Now, look at this. I'm typing Jarrett Wars out of curiosity, and look what comes up. Meaning Jarrett Wars the first time in a game. Like, what?
Is it someone new?
You're kidding me. Yeah, this guy is obsessed. I'm not even going to watch the video. I'm just going to see who the fuck Jarrett Wars is. I don't even know if this, Alright. Who the fuck? Some kind of first person shooting game that has to do with Jarrett Wars, and there's 3 thumbs down on this guy's account. I haven't watched this guy's channel. This guy is obsessed where he puts me in a video game. He makes a character, call it Jarrett Wars, in a video game. This, Jarrett did something like that before. Is this a cartoon version of Jarrett Wars? Yeah. I find this kind of childish, but kind of amusing at the same time. Some idiot that thinks. Let's see what he's saying.
Praise be to the founder. Praise be to the founder. Praise be to the Lord. Go on, take his hand. Praise be to the founder. Cleansed, brother. And if this can get back on that rocket. Praise be to the Father. Praise be to the Founder. Praise be to the
Hands the beam before our prophets, our founders, and our Lord. Will someone from the Sodom below, newly come to Columbia to be washed clean before our prophets, our founders, and our Lord. Will.
Oh, yes. This is the old classic making fun of God. So, I'm not insulted if you make fun of God. If you make fun of God, that's on your ass. God's going to return that with 1,000-fold, 10,000-fold. That don't bother me. So it's not just making fun of me. He makes fun of God too. The craziest things just happened with Bill Gates. What's that got to do with me? And I get very little to nothing, but I get a few nincomfucking poops. Like what you just heard. I didn't watch the whole video, I just scanned through it. Because I ain't got time to look at someone's stupid, idiotic message. Let's see here. What to see what this means here. See here. It's hard not to it's hard not to bother. It's hard not to ignore some of these characters because they're amusing. They're so stupid. Like, what in the fuck? So, like, you know, we're talking about grown-ass adults. We're not talking about retards. We're not talking about children. We're talking about grown-ass adults. Now, I want to see something out of curiosity. This guy is stupid, I tell you. You're just as worse than Jared. You become the very, like, nobody sees it, but I've seen it. You're the same way as Jared Genesis. God damn. You may not have pedophilia, but you still act like Jared in the stuff that I'm seeing on the internet as far as being naive, very a person that retaliates against somebody that speaks about you in a certain way. Remember that Shabisky guy did the same thing with Jared, and Jared did everything he could to try to make videos against him, threaten him, do stuff. Sort of what Muttley does is similar, only he's not doxing no one. He's not, doing nothing malicious, but he's doing silly stuff. It's like Jared Genesis' lost brother. Anyway, I try to see. I just thought I did a search under my name, Jared Wars, and it came up with Muttley 2020, the number one obsessed victim of Jared Genesis coronavirus. I call it Jared coronavirus. I call it the Jared coronavirus because Jared is like a fucking virus, and it mutates the mental capacity of y'all brains. It's ridiculous. I don't know why it didn't mutate me. All thing I've learned was scriptures I never heard of or seen. But why in the fuck do I have to sit here like this? Crazy. So, just do what you have to do, that's all. Wasting my time with these goddamn people. That's why I stopped. That's why I unsubscribed and I stopped dealing with people like Muttley 2020. No, sooner or later he's digging a deeper hole and the people are going to make fools out of him. Karma is the biggest bitch that you'll ever see. Those videos that he's doing about me will let the trolls that are subscribing to his channel know that this guy's an easy target. We can use him a certain way. We could be like Jared Wars in a sense, and someone even could pretend to be like me, just to bug the fuck out of him, because he's such an open fucking target. That's why I was trying to tell him to not take the internet so seriously on some of the stuff, and I made specifically on the things he was taking seriously on that you don't take seriously on. If he digs a ditch with himself, that's on him. I'm not gonna be responsible for it. I'm not gonna even go, and I'm not even gonna sit there and waste my goddamn time. I'm not even gonna feel sympathy. I'll pray about it, but I'm not gonna feel sympathy because you asked it for yourself. Quite naturally, if someone wants to be wicked in a way that they choose to make their own decisions, and they willingly know the consequences of it and refuse to seek the truth, what choice do I have but not feel no sympathy? Because they made their own fucking bed and they got to lie on it, and they did it willingly. It's not like it's an honest mistake. It's a willingly thing. Stupid ass nigger this monthly 2020 is. I am not interested in watching any of your shit. I don't know why he's so obsessed with me. And you fools that be agreeing with him, the only reason why you agree with him, because the very fools that agree with his ass are the very fools that are going to fuck with him someday. You watch. I predict. This is my prophecy. The fools of today that will fuck with me are the same fools are going to be fucking with this monthly 2020. Thus saith me. This is my alleged prophecy. About 6 months to a year from now, either 6 months or a year from now, you're going to find monthly 2020 whining and bitch slap whining. If at best. If at best. And only if at best to describe this motherfucking mess. Gonna find that man whining like a motherfucker. And I'm just gonna sit there and laugh and say, you're so dumb. I will feel bad, yes, but I'm gonna laugh too, because I'm like, I tried warning you, but you made your own fucked up bed, man. And become a little bit of a cunt and a douche on top of it, where you know, you wonder why some of them Facebook people think you're a troll, because of some of the silly shit you do, y'all. Some of these people, they don't know how to, like even I have problems not knowing how to approach people socially, and I make videos and I express it about it. This motherfucker, he just thinks, oh, everything's okay. I just want to know what I've done wrong. People thought I was a troll on Facebook. Like, what the fuck, dude? Oh, God. This is like Jared Genesis. I kind of think some of the problems he has is similar to what Jared has. Like social interaction. Probably a partial problem with social interaction. And I think that extends from his abusive family, adoptive family, which is the same program, which is based on the same programs that he said were right for me. I said, fuck no. If the law could be just as much crooked than a person that is quote unquote by the books deemed to be a crook or a money embezzler, to be quite honest with you. So anybody that has lived in this world, had a place in their own, should have this kind of common sense that I'm having. I don't even have a place of my own, but I picked up this knowledge. I was preferred at times as somebody with wisdom, which I always call bullshit, because I don't like people giving me credit that I think I don't deserve, you know. But I'm saying what some people thought of me in the past. Even an eyeglass doctor, that bitch, or that woman, I should say bitch, that woman, Anyway, I'm just trying to say here is it's insane dealing with these people. You see how frustrated I got in dealing with that mess? It's frustrating. The Motley 2020s, all these people. And he's following along with this guy that's doing stuff. And I said, okay, well, if you want to follow along with him, that's on you. But I'm not going to sit there and waste my time. And I'm not going to sit there and waste my time. But, it's just like... I really hope George flagged his video down now. I don't want to say that, but it'd be funny if he took his video down. And we'll see like a strike and it'd be whining. I'm like, really? Yeah, you deserved it because you're so ignorant. You're not aware of anything, of your surroundings, anything. You're just doing whatever you think or based on your own self-centered interests of fun. That's what the fuck kind of person you are, man. I've seen people like you not every day, but in my life as far as just things. I picked up people like him, but I was robbed of social interaction, but yet I can pick up stuff like that. But I guess anybody that was robbed of social interaction can pick up that shit as well. What the fuck is this bitch on the YouTube? She's kind of hot. Some woman that introducing the PlayStation 3.
PlayStation 3 launch. It marks
are closed at this location, but just check out this lineup of customers just waiting for the crack of dawn. That's when 21 PS3.
What they're going to try to do is...
He was like, and I'm going to get it, so...
at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, and that will give
people sitting out sleeping outside for a PS3 in 2006. Ain't that a bitch?
conditions in anticipation of tomorrow's PlayStation 3 launch. It marks a new era in gaming with lifelike graphics and motion sensing controls. Teacher Shirley Engel is live outside Best Buy in Burlington tonight with...
There's only 40,000 PS3 consoles being shipped to Canada. And when you divide that among the thousands of retailers from coast to coast, only a handful will go to each store. If money's no object, you could go on eBay. But buyer beware. The highest bid tonight was nearly $10,000.
What they're going to try to do is use a little bit of momentum to build during the Christmas season and beyond.
Donnelly won Nintendo's latest console in a random draw.
$10,000 for a PS3, and people going PlayStation crazy back then. Boy, if I could make $10,000 with a PS3 and buy it for $400, I'd be happy. God, $10,000 would be great. Oh, it's not like that today. Let's see here. Yeah, every time I think about this whole Jarrett stuff, it's like an infection. It's like a disease. I call it the coronavirus of the internet. Goodbye.